right?
As much as I can.
You pivoted in the same way I did. Acting wasn't working. You started writing starts working really well. Now you're acting again, blah, blah, back and forth. And we're going to talk about your podcast. You're doing that. You'll do a lot of stuff. Do you ever feel a pull when you watch Chappelle and he tells a story that is woven together with so much great history that we're not aware of for the most part? Sure. He's always exposing some rad part of history that we've missed. And then he lands this plane and you're like, God, that was so fucking moving. I feel like not that I think I'm Chappelle. I feel like I have the capacity to try to attempt to do a stand-up thing that has some kind of substantive, lasting message. Do you get that?
Oh my God, yeah.
Tug?
Oh my God. Like I made a very conscious decision years ago that I was like, because people ask me like come and do stand-up. And there was times where I'd probably be a lot richer if I had 10, 15, 20 years ago. Yeah. The reason I didn't, it really does come down to, it is laziness. Because I was like, if you do stand-up, I think at least at first, you got to do it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
you got to do it a lot.
Yeah. That's the most consistent thing all comics say is like 10 years in, you figure it out.
Yeah. And I was just like, that's such a big amount of time.
Yeah.
And I also didn't want to put myself in a position where I didn't want to put myself in a position where I had that avenue and I could call an agent and be like, see if you can book me at Tempe for like 6 shows in 3 nights because I'm broke or I need money. And then I'm on the road. It was really the notion of being on the road. And this is even before I had kids. I was just like, I'm a homebody. I don't want to go and I don't want to be.
It's a hard life.
It's a hard life. And I was just like, I would rather try to make it work here. But when you see a great piece of stand-up, because there's a lot of shit stand-up now. Like
Sure.
There's so
COVID
much.
created so many stand-ups. They glutted the market. Now there's guys that are just like, they don't even do jokes. They just like literally like, I don't even know what the fuck they do. But when you see someone who is like giving something that's, like you said, substantial and lasting, you're like, that is so fucking cool. To walk out on stage by yourself, big crowd, and you're doing not just like dumb jokes and fucking crowd work, but like like profoundly funny and deep thoughts. And people are cheering. That is like, you're like, oh. You know what I would want to do one day? And I did like a little thing on Broadway in December, like a short little stint for the show All Out. It was so much fun. I'd never done Broadway before. And I really loved it. And I've always wanted to do one of the greatest, I guess I'll call it a stand-up special, but it's more like a one-man show is Eddie Izzard, right? Did a show called Dressed to Kill. This is probably in like 2000. And you could watch it probably on YouTube, and Eddie gets up there and it's like 90 minutes and most of it is just like history. It's just talking about like why British people are the way they are and Americans and the Reformation and like all these takes you just kind of on a tour of Western civilization from like 1500 on. And it's so deeply funny and so smart. And to do something like that one day would be like something down the road. I remember Chelsea Peretti, who's one of the funniest stand-ups around, posting a photo years ago of her on her couch, like feet wrapped in a blanket, watching like some dumb show, could not look more comfortable. And she's like, I have to be on stage at the Improv in 12 minutes. And I was like,
no.
I got cold.
I know.
So one day, not today.